What's up, guys? Chris M. Walker from Superstar SEO and Legit here. First video I'm making in a while, and I wanted to show you a result I got recently using AI-generated content from Conversion.ai and a Google News site to get a first-page ranking for an SEO term that's fairly competitive in less than 24 hours. So without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at what we did. Okay, so the term is how to get on the first page of Google in 24 hours. Now, that's obviously a long tail term, but SEO terms like that tend to be a little competitive. And let's bring it up in Firefox as well. Hopefully you can see that okay. Hopefully you can see that okay. So the site that I built was on a Google News approved site, and we're going to go over that in a moment. And forgive the URL there, but it's this one. And we're going to open that in another tab. And as you can see, it's nothing special about the site. I mean, I shouldn't say there's nothing special about it. It's a Google News approved site. It was made yesterday and it's ranking number 10. I've seen it as high as number 8 and I've seen it dip down to page 2 a couple times, but you can see 22 hours ago and it's ranking on page 1 for the term how to get on the first page of Google in 24 hours on a Google News approved site. So that's the term that we got. And let me show you. That's the term that we were ranking for, and I just created this on a whim. I wasn't actually trying to rank this, but it just shows how powerful these Google News sites are. And just to give you an idea that it's not just this domain, let's take a look at the metrics on this domain. So you can see it's decent metrics, but really nothing special, very little traffic or organic keywords or anything like that. So it's not like a super powerful domain, but because it's approved for Google News, it ranked really well with just a very simple post, not even any images or anything, just a link to a blog post of mine and an outbound authority link to Google itself. So, you know, my point in showing you that is that there's nothing unique about it. It's not a particularly powerful domain. And while it's not exactly a super difficult keyword, it does have some pretty big names on the first page. Passive income, where was it? We got WordStream, Neil Patel, and I think there's an Ahrefs. Yeah, an Ahrefs. So to rank in 22 hours is pretty significant. So I have two pieces of that I need to show you here, how we made the post and then the content that we got written for it. So the first one is we got the post from a service called you can go to seotech.dev. I'll leave a link to that. And this is by Holly Starks. She was nice enough to send me a trial of it a couple of months ago, and I've actually gotten to like it quite a bit. And what this does is it helps you create Google News sites in various niches. And you can see there's some different package levels that you can have. But basically, it's really straightforward. You just come into your dashboard. And you can see I've toyed with it a couple of times, but not really gone all in on it yet. You can create an article. Post the article here like you would on WordPress. Click Create Article. And then you just choose one of the available categories. And then it'll give you a list of sites in that category. Obviously, we chose SEO. And you just click Post. In fact, we can go ahead and create another one while we're at it. And the way I got content for that is I used a tool that's all the rage right now called Conversion.ai. And what that does is it uses AI, artificial intelligence, to create content for you based on keywords and other data that you feed it. I can do a more lengthy video on that, but basically we just put in how to get on the first page of Google in 24 hours, and we just clicked Compose. And it just does a lot of the work for you. Let me zoom in for you on that. So that was how we created this. Where is it? This article. It was completely AI generated. We didn't write anything other than the keyword, and it went ahead and built it out for us like that. Then we came over here, and let's just go ahead and create another one. You can see we put it on 2 other sites as well. And then we're going to click Post Article. I think it's been 24 hours. Your credits refresh after so long. And then we're going to type in SEO. And let's just say we want to put it on that one. Post article. And then in just a little bit, that will get posted like that. It's there. So that was all there was to it. I came into conversion.ai. I believe we use the long form editor. Yeah, we just used the long form assistant, and there's tons of different things you can do in here. You got different copywriting templates, content improver, product descriptions. This thing it really does have a lot of options. I don't think it's quite as good as everyone makes it out to be, but for content like that, where you're not necessarily trying to appeal to a reader, it's really, really great. And I think it's only going to get better in time. So definitely check that out. I'll leave a link to both of these tools in the description. And I may actually go ahead and launch a service to make posts like this for you, because there's a lot of different categories, as you can see. So anyhow, that's how we got on the first page of Google. For how to get on the first page of Google in 24 hours was using a Google News approved post with AI generated content to rank for an SEO term, how to get on the first page of Google in 24 hours. Now, will this stay there? I don't know. I don't expect that it will, but I mean, just to get that kind of result that kind of quick or that quickly, I think is very useful. And there's a lot of other uses for sites like this. These carry a lot of weight right now. They help with indexing. They help with Sandbox, which was what I was using it for. It's really endless. It's a really good service. Like I said, I will probably launch a service of my own doing basically what I showed you here. But if not, just go scoop up these tools. It's a really good tool. It's not cheap, but it's worth it from the quality of posts that you get for it. And then you can use Conversion AI or niches or whatever else you want to generate the content. Of course, you can write it yourself as well. But that's what I got for you today. I just wanted to show you that result that I got in less than 24 hours. It was really in like 6 hours, but I didn't get around to making the video to now. So hope you enjoyed that. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. If you want me to launch a service for this, if you don't want to necessarily subscribe, let me know and I can do that as well. And check out conversion.ai and the other AI tools out there. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll try to get to making some more videos soon, but no promises, because I always say that and then I never deliver. So trying to be more upfront about that. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.